gamers, we're back with another banger. That's right, today we are checking out a modded item that is going to buff all of our future angel deals. Now, I'm going to apologize a little bit in advance. I am not able to do Ooga Booga insane content voice today. I am not going to be able to speak in my normal tonation. You know what? Treat this as like a sneak peek. You guys get to listen to what I sound like when I'm not on the internet. That's what you guys get to listen to today. Hey, maybe some of you guys will like it more than my regular content. That's not bad. I like a good Capricorn. That's not terrible at all. But this new angel item known as the Broken Halo very simply buffs all of our future angel rooms to where normally when you run into an angel deal, you have a chance to get a choice pedestal, which is very similar to the more options or the there's options item, right? Where there's multiple pedestals in the room, but only one can be taken. Instead, today, those pedestals, every single item that is in them is able to be taken. So we can essentially increase the amount of angel items that we're getting for basically no cost. The only cost is having this item on our person. The other side note is that the angels can actually be fought to give ourselves some more angel items, because every single time that we kill an angel, it's either going to drop an angel item or a food-related item. Now, this is from the mod Isaac's Dessert, which I will have linked in the description below for those of you interested in checking it out. I do highly recommend this mod. A lot of it is in Chinese, I will say, but still a very fun mod, and I could not recommend it enough. I've checked it out a bunch of times in the past, and I've always had a really good time with it. I hope everyone who's watching today's video is having an incredible day, and if you're not, well, hopefully today's video makes your day just a little bit better. As you can see, we already got a food item, which is going to give us a nice damage increase, and it ignores damage multipliers. I don't know if that's good or bad. I feel like it'd be good if we had something like soy milk, but if we don't, then it's probably kind of bad. Now, yes, for those of you wondering, my voice is still on the... Ooh, that's not great. My voice is still a little bit on the mend, which is why I'm not able to talk the way that I normally do. I think also, I have to say, I'm pretty sure that doing my regular content voice, which is just something that I do like subconsciously these days, is affecting my voice a little bit. I think it's a bit more straining than the regular voice that I use, and so it actually is contributing to me losing my voice a little bit faster than I normally would. But this is just how I talk when I'm... Ooh, it's not bad. This is just how I talk when I'm, talking to people in public. I mean, I'm not like a very talkative guy to begin with, especially outside of the content sphere. That doesn't mean that I like dislike talking. I do enjoy it. It's just not like in real life. I don't enjoy talking the amount that I do, I guess, in videos or online, as it were. So I don't really do a whole lot of talking. So it's quite funny that the guy who doesn't talk outside of his job keeps on losing his voice, which he needs, well, for his job. So I do apologize, my friends. I'm obviously not trying to make it happen. It is just something that's been kind of happening as of late, but I've been very careful over the last day, and I'm sure you guys saw yesterday's video where my voice was going out, and I've been trying to be as careful as I can to heal it as quickly as possible, and so I just kind of have to talk like this for a day. But hey, who knows? Maybe the gamers who enjoy my content to sleep to will enjoy this style of content more. You know, I never mind you guys being like brutally honest with me. And if this is the style of content that you guys prefer, if you want me to tone down the enthusiasm a little bit and just act the way I would outside of content, hey, don't hesitate to let me know. It would not rub me the wrong way whatsoever. But I wanted to get into, because we're already on to floor number 2, I wanted to get into today's question of the day. Now, today's question of the day, ooh, Ace of Spades, not bad, I'll take that. Today's question of the day is going to have a lot of varying answers, which I'm quite excited about. I have no idea where my secret room is, but that is fine. Ooh, I'm going to need a bomb for the angel deal, actually, because I need to blow up the angel statue to get a bonus angel item. And there's a bomb right here. Incredible. Okay, so we'll take that. But I'm excited about today's question of the day because I thought that it would have a lot of varying answers. And that question for you guys is going to be, who is somebody or what is somebody that inspires you? Let me know your answer in the comment section down below. You're going to get some bonus points if you tell me why they inspire you or what they do that inspires you so much. But I'd love to hear all of your different answers, because I'm sure a lot of people will have familial answers, and some people will have, I guess, famous people as their answers, and I would just love to read all of them. And if you guys are looking for my answer, I have a few answers for things that inspire me in today's day and age. You know, obviously, I have to give it to some of the goats of the Isaac sphere. I gotta give it to Northern Lion. I gotta give it to Madman. I gotta give it to my buddy Lonslow. They're all wonderful people, and they inspire me to create content that I love and that I think you guys will love every single day. But I also have to give it to, hey, look at that. There's a holy light. Incredible. Love to see that. So that's the bonus item that we get from this broken halo. I think I'm not going to go downpour simply because I only have one key. So I think we'll just go the regular route. I know I have an ace of spades. Probably should have actually went downpour, but you know what? It's fine. But some of my other answers would have to be familial. You know, I have two older brothers, for those of you who don't know, and they are a massive influence in everything that I do. And I think, honestly, they shaped a pretty substantial amount of my humor growing up and the humor that I have as an adult now. So I really appreciate them, and I look up to them a lot as well. And then other than that, you know, I wanted to give a bit of a funny answer, a famous person funny answer, and that answer is going to go to the guy that I have up on the wall currently. I'm sure some of you guys have seen him before. Gotta give it to him, man. I gotta give it to Pitbull. I mean, a foreign man working his hardest, coming to a new country and uniting people through the power of song and shaking his ass on the TL for an international audience. What's not inspired? Like, what's there not to be inspired by? I mean, that's just an incredible feat, is it not? I don't know. I always find the Pitbull story quite fascinating. Now, for those of you who don't know about the reason as to why, okay, I'm definitely gonna skip this. I'm actually not a very big fan of this item. I find it to be kind of bad. But for those of you who don't know why I have that on my wall, I want to say about 2 years ago, I ended up doing what is known as a subathon over on my Twitch stream. And a subathon is basically if somebody subscribes on Twitch, which does cost money compared to YouTube. If somebody subbed up on Twitch, it would add to a timer that I had on my screen. And as long as the timer is still going, I'm not able to end the stream. And one of the rewards for that stream was like chat buys things on Amazon. And they voted for me to buy a Pitbull tapestry and put it on my wall. Wow, all of my pills are terrible today. Oh my goodness. So I ended up buying a Pitbull like flag. And now it's been on my wall for like 2 years. It used to actually, believe it or not, it used to be hanging directly facing my front door of my house. But now that I have the office, I moved it in here, and so I look at him whenever I'm feeling a lack of inspiration and I need to get inspired again. I just take a look at Pitbull and I just remember his catchphrase, Dale, and I just get right back into the groove, man. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't even know what the hell Dale means. I'm assuming it means like move it or something. I'm sure I have Spanish-speaking audience members who can inform me what the hell Dale means, but I could also just look it up. But I don't know what Dale means. I've never known, and so I just say it all the time, even though I have no idea what it means. You have to remember, I know that I have a predominantly American fan base, and I love you guys more. Oh my god, Technologia, I would love that. I love you guys more than anything in the world, and I appreciate you, no matter where you're from or what you're doing. And I know that I have a predominantly American fan base, but since I am Canadian, I gotta tell you, you know, our main secondary language is actually French, and you could take Spanish in high school, but it was like an electory class, and so I never ended up taking it. So I know very little about the Spanish language and about Spanish culture, which is kind of sad because I would love to know more about it. But what is this? Upon clearing a room, spawns an extra basic pickup in sequence. Gives you coins or hearts, keys, and bombs, or pills, gift boxes, chests, or trinkets. After 2 cycles, drops an item. Well, I don't have enough money for it, and I would like to get technology first. I was looking for a donation machine in there, but that is fine. But yeah, we are a predominantly French-speaking... We're not predominantly French-speaking, but our main second language is French, and so we don't have a lot of Spanish culture or influence here. I'm sure that we do in some places, but specifically where I'm at, there's not a ton. So I don't know a ton about it, but I'd be very interested to learn more. But to be fair, I'm sure that there's a lot of words in, you know, French that a lot of you guys are unaware of. Now, do I know any off the top of my head? Absolutely not. I cannot help you there. but there is most certainly a lot of French words that I at least like kind of know. I like to think I know some French language. I didn't know what it was gonna do. That kind of sucks. Since it was an AWAS, I would have loved to have had it on a decorative tile, and normally I do. Actually, I do find it in best practice whenever you're popping a blank rune to be in a room with an item that you don't want and to be standing on a decorative tile, because then you can get the AWAS, you can get a Perthrow, you can get a black rune, and then the other ones you don't really care about, you know, the Hagalazes and all that fun stuff. But we're gonna get Bookworm here, which is pretty dang sweet. But I was impatient and I just wanted to pop the, what's it called? I just wanted to pop that blank rune, so I did, and it didn't really work out in our favor, but that's okay. I'm gonna play this a couple of times here. Maybe we can increase our angel chance a little bit more. We did not. I'm gonna hit this, and doing this means that we can also actually get access to that boss trap, which I would love to do. And it is a Tears Up blueberry cake. Oh, you know what? A very substantial Tears Up, actually. Incredible. Thank you so much. Love to see that. Another, like, side bonus to doing the sacrifice room, actually, which you don't really think about, is that divine intervention. Is it divine intervention? No, it's circle. No, it's not circle of protection. It's salvation. I'm so sorry. They're all so similar, and I get a bit confused sometimes. But the salvation item actually increases on damage taken, but any form of damage taken. So even if you take damage from the sack room, it will still contribute towards the salvation ring getting bigger. And I don't know about you guys, but I do find salvation to be an item that is actually kind of criminally underrated. I think it's very, very good, and not enough people give it the credit that it deserves. So a massive shout out to Revelation for just dealing an insane amount of damage for basically not having to do anything. There's some extra red health. Beautiful. I'm gonna go back and play my sack room because regardless, even if we don't increase our angel chance, which we did, so sweet. Maybe we get a teleport. We do not. That's okay. We're still gonna get into it on this floor probably. We will not get a free angel item. The reason I want to do this is because we can get that 30 coin payout, because I would love to get that technology, like I've been saying. I mean, technology is definitely something that I want to get my hands on if I can help it. Halo Flies is incredible. Nice item room item there. I would love to get my hands on technology. It's one of my favorite items in this game. I love items that replace your tears, but like in a cool way. Ooh, you know what will actually work here, by the way, which I didn't even think about? I have a feeling that fighting this guy will actually work, yeah, towards getting a bonus item there. So we're going to get our key piece number 2, and we're also going to get Golden Apple, which is 2 soul hearts. It removes all broken hearts, and you can no longer gain broken hearts, which I don't really care about. We got the soul hearts. Okay, not my favorite. Well, what can we do here? I mean, realistically, I don't think that we can do a whole lot. We can use our how to jump, actually, to get this stuff here, which is quite nice. Love to see that. I think we'll grab the Anarchist Cookbook. I don't know if we'll need it, but what we can also do is we could do this again to get Gabriel. I think what I want to do, though, is I think I want to fight my boss first as like a just in case. There we go. He is dead. +2 damage is incredible. Love that. Let's grab that. Beautiful. We get Star Bethlehem, an incredible item. We're also going to blow this guy up because we should get a bonus item from this, I believe, which we would love to see. So we'll fight you. We'll get our hands on a bonus angel item, which is going to be Void. Okay. I like Void. I will yoink that. And now I can play the sack room and get another angel fight, and then we can get another item. Again, though, I would love to actually get money so that I can, you know, so I can get that technology. I mean, the money's looking sparse, man. We got Stigmata. That's nice. I don't need to teleport to the dark room. I'm good off that. Well, I guess we're going to have to check the curse room, although I doubt, yeah, there's going to be anything in here. But I don't think that there's going to be a way for us to actually get any more money. I think we have to leave the technology behind. That is actually kind of tragic. I'm not going to lie to you. That is really, really sad, because there's no way for me to blow up these keepers anymore. Well, you know what I just realized? I had the Anarchist Cookbook and I did not void it, and I could have used that to blow up those keepers in there and maybe get that item. Well, you can call me an idiot, that's for sure. Well, no matter. We miss out on technology. It is one of my favorite items, but that is okay. We'll make our way to the next floor. It's all good. Here we are on the Necropolis 1. We're not going to follow the Star of Bethlehem at the current moment, because we don't need to go straight to the boss. We are all good. And I'm hoping, I feel like we might actually be getting perfection soon, because I think we're pretty close to getting that milestone where we've done enough floors without taking damage. And I wouldn't mind a perfection. I don't know how good it's... Oh, that's insane. Yeah, I would love that. Great for future reference as well. I don't know if we need a perfection at this point then, because we do have that cracked crown. But hell yeah, love to see that. Okay. I've been keeping up with the Oh, okay, there's the damage that we took, and we lost our deal chance as well. That's a bit of a shame. I've been keeping up with the Marvel announcements. I don't know how many of you guys have been doing that as of late, but they recently announced our hashtag Canadian King, Ryan Gosling, as the new Ghost Rider. I don't know if anybody's excited about that. I definitely am. Not because of Ghost Rider specifically, but because Ryan Gosling is an amazing actor, and I think he'll do the character a lot of justice. Plus 50% damage multiplier or tears up each room. That's kind of nice. I like that. What do we got in here? I'm gonna avoid both of these. We're gonna get damage and speed. I like that. Very nice. Cool. We also got a sack room, which we can definitely play. I'm not gonna play it out right now, but we can come back to it. But yeah, I only remember watching the old Ghost Rider movie when I was like a little kid, and I believe it was Nick Cage, right, that did the Ghost Rider for that one. And I literally remember nothing about the movie film, but I remember enjoying it when I was a kid. I might have to go back to that and like rewatch it just to remember what the whole like Ghost Rider lore is. I'm sure that they'll probably do like a getting his powers thing again, although I don't know, because they've kind of shied away from that. In a lot of the newer Marvel movies, like the whole like getting your powers thing. They've kind of just been like, hey, they have powers, by the way, Lamau. And you're like, oh, all right, cool, I guess. Like Spider-Man, they didn't show off Spider-Man getting his powers in the Spider-Man Homecoming film, which I think the reason that they did that was because they did getting powers in Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man, and then they also did it in Andrew Garfield's, and so they didn't want to do it for a third time, which honestly, like, I kind of get it. I think it would have been cool to have seen the origin of Tom Holland's Spider-Man, but I do understand the direction that they went with, and it does in fact make sense. I need to get more red health before I actually go and fight this boss, because again, I would love to play that sacrifice room a little bit more as well, if at all possible, and I'm gonna need more health to do that. So what is this? A nickel. Love to see that. Thank you, Mystery Sack. Now, is there going to be anything of value remaining on this floor since we've been to like the item room in the shop and those things? I'm not 100% sure, but regardless, I think we should probably full clear it to just get access to maybe some more red health. There's our secret tunnel with a golden chest and a gray chest. Okay. I like the prospect of a golden chest. It could mean an item, which could mean health. Let's see. No item, but we got even more money. Okay. I love that the floor after we miss out on our claw machine, we have 49 cents. I feel like this has got to be some kind of a crime, right? It's got to be some kind of a flipping crime, dude. We got, oh, a sun card. Okay, incredible. We'll pop that. We will go to the sack room now. We'll play that out a little bit. And let's see if we get an increased angel chance or an angel teleport. I'd be happy with either. No increased chance teleport. We did get a teleport, and it is an angel deal. Incredible. I don't really need to have it, though. So I think I'll probably, depending on what the item is from this angel, I'll probably end up using my Soul of Isaac here and seeing what we get. It's the Rosary. That is Seraphim, so that is flight. So you know what? I'm going to yoink this, and then I'm going to avoid this because I don't need that. We'll get a tier rate increase. We'll look for a free item. Spear of Destiny, beautiful, but I don't have enough health to do too much else. But what I want to do, actually, believe it or not, is I would like to continue to play that sack room because we can spawn 2 more angels, right? And then with that, we can get 2 more angel items. And that's why I'm leaving the Spear of Destiny in there, is because we can use that Soul of Isaac to our advantage, and then we can reroll multiple items at once. But then we won't be able to go to the mausoleum. So you know what I'm going to do instead? I think I'm just going to avoid this. Just going to avoid that. We're going to get range and shot speed. Not my favorite. My shot speed is really, really low, so honestly, it's fine. But that should do it, fellas. Let's make our way over to the mausoleum on half a red heart. Not scary at all. Actually, very normal and fun and balanced. I'm not terrified in the slightest. How dare you say that? I think I'm gonna hang out with Star of Bethlehem for a little bit so that I don't die. Oh, never mind. We're chilling. We got a red heart already off rip. Thank you, Mystery Sack. You're incredible. I wish I had like a mass room damage item stuck inside of our void here, but alas, I do not. But yeah, I'm very excited to see what Ryan Gosling does with the Ghost Rider role. I'm very excited for Avengers Doomsday. I know that like it seems a bit childish to be so like hype about the new Marvel movies that are coming out, but to those people who say that it is childish, I say shut up. Do you want to be an adult every second of every day of your life? It sounds awful and horrible. Have a little bit of whimsy and joy, man. I love those movies. Spider-Man is my favorite superhero, and I'm never gonna stop enjoying him. The one thing that made me mad as of late, I gotta tell you guys actually, because this does grind my gears, is that the new Moon Knight series, or like the Moon Knight movie, actually got canceled. Because I think Moon Knight is a sick superhero, and I love that he's like, I don't know, I love that he's not like a family-friendly for kids superhero. I love that he's got demons, and like he's got stuff going on, and like even he doesn't know what kind of stuff he's got going on. You know what I'm talking about? I love that aspect of superheroes. I do really enjoy, I really enjoy Deadpool as well for that aspect. Now, I'm not like the biggest fan of Ryan Reynolds in today's day and age, but if there's any character that Ryan Reynolds was kind of like born to play, is probably Deadpool more than anything else. So we kind of got to give him that one. I know he's Canadian too, but he's still not like my favorite person in the world. I mean, he's all right, but you know, I've heard some choice things about Ryan Reynolds. I'll say that much, all right? But he does a very good job playing Deadpool, and the last Deadpool movie, the Deadpool and Wolverine movie, I thoroughly enjoyed it. I thought it was fantastic. That's a ghost pepper. I got a decent luck stat. It's not crazy, but we'll take it, especially with our 3.56 fire rate. It's not bad at all. Oh, explosive tears and explosion immunity. That sounds insanely good. Is this my ultra secret, by the way? I'm insane. So we just have explosive tears now and explosive immunity, but it's not Ipecac. That sounds like insanely good, right? Surely I'm not... Oh my god, that's insane. That just sounds really, really good, right? Like I'm not crazy in thinking that. That sounds broken. Well, it seems to me that we have managed to break this game wide open with the Isaac's Dessert mod pretty damn fast. Actually, you know what? I will say slower than a lot of our older runs. Also, our tiers got a lot smaller. I feel like they look like Explosivo tiers now rather than my regular tiers. Because Explosivo tiers get... Ipecac tiers, when they're explosives, they get larger. But these ones are, for some reason, a bit smaller than my old tiers. So I don't really know. But regardless, we have cleared the item room, we have cleared the shop, we have checked out the secret tunnel. We're pretty much good to run it to our boss man here. I mean, I would love a sack room, but I don't think that that's in the cards for the rest of this floor, my friends. And that's nothing. Okay, I'm gonna hang on to the Soul of Isaac. I think it's more beneficial to us. So we will fight our boss man here with our explosive shots. Yeah, I mean, we deal a lot of damage. Like, wow, that is quite disgusting. Hello, host. Goodbye, host. Oh, we actually got a devil deal. Okay, so we definitely don't want to take this because we don't want to lock in our devil deals. It is Damocles, which would be insane. Oh yeah, I have Book of Virtues. I can take this. This will be terrifying, but I will do it for the I will do it for the memes. We'll lock it in. We'll lock it in for the memes. If I get hit, I just have to lock in and speed run to the end of this run. But that means double angel items. So there's the only downside is if we take damage, and I've been hit what, like 3 times this run. So I think we should be fine as long as I play well and I don't mess it up. Should be all good. Multi-shot down. What does that mean? I have no. I didn't have multi-shot. So I don't really know. Okay, that's a relax. What are you? Feels like I'm walking on the sunshine. It cut out the music entirely for half a second. That was very, very odd. Oh, hello. Freezing tears and luck up. Okay. I think my one complaint about this mod more than anything else is just the fact that like the items in this mod just do not look like Isaac items at all. I believe that they're a reference to some other game or some other show or something, but they're not even like in the style of Isaac. These items, they're just like, they're pixel items. Like they're a pixel art, but they're totally just in their own style entirely, which I find somewhat kind of hilarious, actually. I'm not like super opposed to it. It's just like, it's weird. You know what I mean? Like it feels weird to have Isaac items not look like Isaac items in the game while you're playing the game. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy, but just kind of how I feel about it. I like when sprites of items for mods look like they belong in the Binding of Isaac, even if the item itself does not belong in the Binding of Isaac. You know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe it's a weird, like, pet peeve of mine, but it always confuses me and rubs me the wrong way a little bit. Not to say that I think that they should change it. You know, it's their mod. If they like it, do whatever the flipping heck you want. You know what I'm saying? But just a personal thing is all. There's our secret tunnel. What do we got in here? Some red health. Well, we're getting to the point now where I don't really need red health because I have so much. I have so much already, and we're not in a rough spot for that anymore at all. Super secret. I mean, I don't really care about that. I would like to find my shop in my item room, which should be just up here. Beautiful. Get rid of all these rocks. I love that since we don't have Spectral, if we're firing the tears, like, while we're flying, and we're on top of rocks, it just instantaneously explodes all the rocks on top of us, and we don't take any damage. It's pretty great. Okay, so jumper cables and broken modem. I will take both of those. They are fantastic items, although I don't really need jumper cables. We'll take it anyways. This is 0 out of 3 spawn. Let's take the blinded. Empty heart will void. I believe we gulped Yum Heart. Yeah, we did. void, which is actually not terrible. So we'll take that. And that's going to about do it, fellas. So let's go and fight our mama boss fight. Should be, yeah, pretty much an instantaneous wipe there. Beautiful. We're going to go to the chest today. It's kind of what I'm feeling like. We got the stairway, which is crazy. And we got Trisagian, which is crazy. And we have Genesis and we have the Bibble. I don't want to reroll all my items, so I'm going to skip those. But that means more angel items for us. Is that an act of contrition back there? I think it is. We're going to Soul of Isaac. What is this? Wishes. Enemies have a chance to drop coins when killed. Okay, sure. Interesting. That is an immaculate heart. I will take that over act of contrition. And Jar of Whiffs. I mean, we just get more wisps, I think, when we use our Book of Virtue / Void. So why not? Cool. Not too bad at all. Now we got an angel shop to check. Maybe we get a nice Q4. We did. Okay, so we actually got the wafer. Yeah, I'll buy that. It's a bit pricey, but I think worth it. Hello, Angel. Oh my God, we get double items from him as well. That is incredible. I didn't even notice that. Grab the Guardian Angel. That's 2 out of 3 4 conjoined as well. Beautiful. Absolutely love to see that. Let's make sure we don't get hit so we don't activate our damicles. Gotta be very, very careful about that. And we gotta be very, very careful that we're not exploding ourselves into the enemies, right? Because that would also be very bad because we would take contact damage. I do not need that. That's gonna be a fat, stinky void. Thank you very much. Multi-shot minus 0.05. Fires extra tears count rounded up. So that's what it says. That's a damage up. Thank you. But I don't really know what that means, guys. If anyone can decipher what that means, please let me know, because I'm really not sure what that means, actually. That's a Soul of Bethany, sure. We increased our angel chance. That's nice. Increase it again. Maybe we get a teleport. We do not. That's okay. Some more money. Hit this. No item, but the good news is that we can fight these angels and we can get more items that way. Insane items. Love to see that. Okay, so the second item here is not an angel item, but that's fine. Okay with that. We got the soul hearts again. I'll hit it one more time so that we can get Gabriel. We can blow him up. We'll get Chinese sausage. You get an all stat up for each item the player has, and then that is delirious, which we do not need, so I'll leave that alone. We're at 68 damage. Sadly, not 67 damage. Do you guys know that I made a 6-7 joke at the wedding function on the weekend? The people were not pleased with me. I'll tell you that. The people invited were not pleased with the 6-7 jokes. All right. It was an older demographic at the wedding, and they did not receive the 6-7 joke very well. In fact, it would suffice to say that they simply straight up did not like it. So my bad, I guess. But we'll make our way to the blue womb here. We'll see what we got in our angel shop. Don't worry, I didn't forget. We can open up all this. No items here. That is fine. Grab some extra health just in case. Check our angel shop. We'll get Revelation. It's not really an item that I actually need, my friends. I'm not... Oh, that is an item that I want, though. Yeah. Oh, never mind. I was going to say he's dropping an extra item now, like Filigree, but no, that's the Damocles that I was talking about earlier. Yeah, I'm going to leave the Revelation behind because I don't really care about it. We'll check this. That is a fire rate increase. That is conjoined. I like both of those. Now we have homing on our Explodey Doty tiers, but I'm going to avoid all of this because I don't care about any of that. That was all tiers and damage. Wow. I have a feeling that ever since we picked up this like panda popsicle, I'm going to have to lower the volume in the video for the game sounds simply because the explosion volume is going to be so gosh dang loud. But we got a Sackhead here. And what is this chicken leg? When speed above 2 converts speed into damage, luck, range, and a small amount of tiers. That sounds great. Yeah, wow, incredible. So no crawl space for us. That is fine. We have a boatload of damage. Let's see if this is going to be a time lapse or not. I don't know if it will be. I have a feeling the answer is no, because I deal a lot of damage. Like a lot. Like I hurt, man. I hurt this fella. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's loud. That's for sure. Okay, I took damage. Uh-oh. I got hit. It's definitely loud. But other than that, that's kind of it. So hell yeah. We'll take that. That's a lot of sacks. I think this is from the wish item, if you were wondering, by the way. From the wish item that we got from our angel deal. But we'll pick up all this and we can make our way up to the cathedral. I don't think we need anything else here. I mean, a blood dono I could take with us, I guess. Why not? Let's do it. We'll grab the mini battery and we're good to go. Hell yeah. Not too shabby at all. We got plenty of money to buy a potential high quality item from our angel shop. Sadly, we are Curse of the Lost, which I hate. But we got a Holy Grail. We got Immaculate Conception. I don't really need either of those. I guess I could take Immaculate. That is insane. I love that. Thank you very much. We'll grab that. We'll also grab the Holy Water because it's free, so why not? And I will buy this, and I will honestly buy the Holy Grail, but I'm going to avoid it for more stats. And all we gotta do now is just find our Isaac fight. Oh my god. What the hell? Slows all enemies when entering a room is stackable. 10% chance to drop a watermelon upon clearing a room. Yes? I'm gonna say, how about yes to that, actually? I'm gonna say, a big fat stinky yeah. Hello, based department, watermelon is calling. Okay, I have no idea where this boss is, man. Where's it at? I'm just blowing up through these doors at this point, because, like, why not? Nothing here, all good. Are you down here, sir? Maybe? Maybe, baby. Hagalaz, don't care. Some golden chests. I got lots of keys right now, so I'm not too torn up about opening these up. Hanged man, I'm good. I already got flight. Oh, yeah, we have a Star of Bethlehem. I could have just followed him. There's a stapler. Nice. And, okay, great. Here is Isaac. I have a feeling it's going to be a one cycle. Just to ensure that it is a one cycle, I'm actually going to wait for my Star of Bethlehem here. And then we're going to put in the work, put in the hours, and we're going to tear this guy's head off, actually. So, here we go. Let's do it. Yep, that's a one cycle. Yep, yeah, that's a one cycle. Okay, incredible. Very nice. All right, let's make our way to the chest, shall we? And I think we will do a little bit of a delirium gambit today, fellas. I'm actually quite proud of myself with regards to keeping my voice in check. Fresh tomatoes, don't know what that did. What are you? Oh my god, that's the D-sizzle. But I'm unblind. Oh man, that stinks. I'm a bit sad about that. 15 cents a strawberry. Okay, I especially want to eat strawberries. That's what it said. This is an item, Serpent's Kiss. This is an item. Oh my god, it's Sacred Heart. This is an item, Pascal. And then this is a key piece, so we can roll that. And we got 2 from it. That's Purity, and that is a Eucharist. Okay, a bit late for that, but thank you anyways. I don't really... Actually, no, I do know why it turned into 2. I do know that is because of key piece plus damicles. So we'll open this. Super bandage is cool. Bone spurs is fine. That is void. I think we hang on to our D6 and we'll roll this again. Don't need the bag of crafting. Aquarius, nice. Our luck stats getting pretty up there, so I'm feeling good about that. Ooh, you know what? We can just teleport straight to the boss. Hell yeah. And I'm guessing it's gonna be a one cycle as well. Yeah. I mean, you can't really one cycle Blue Baby because, like, he only has one cycle, so it doesn't really mean anything. But I will say he got absolutely demolished and decimated, and he stood no chance. I think we'll start making our way back to Mega Stand now. I don't think we're going to be getting a lot of chests because our luck stat isn't quite at the threshold to be getting a lot of chests here. We're at 9 luck, not 10. 10 is kind of like the baseline to where your room generation becomes a little bit better, if you didn't know. At least to my knowledge. What do we got in here? Duck Popsicle. Why ducks? I don't know. You made them. And we are going to fight our Mega Stand boss. Let's do it. We also, you have to consider, I have 134 damage, 26 range, and a 13 fire rate when I'm inside of my Star of Bethlehem. So we don't really need anything. I mean, as you evidently saw right there, well, I guess you can't. I guess you don't see it because everything dies before they can actually spawn. Yeah. So he'll come back. He'll immediately go into the next phase. And then the angel will spawn. And the angel will... Yeah, these angels spawn items. You're kidding. That is insane. Okay. That's insane. That's crazy. Okay. Well, there goes phase 2. 07 Mega Staniel. I got another item. Mr. Dolly. We got another watermelon. We got the halo. We got sty. We got strawberry milk. I don't know what that does. I remember covering that, but I don't remember what it does. And I'm remembering right now that we actually did proc Damocles, so I'm gonna have to run it through this floor, but that is totally okay. I have a feeling that he is the one directly on the left, because he is alone by himself. We got, what do we get? Strawberry Swiss Roll, 100% damage multiplier, and Godhead Tears. Okay, sure, yeah, why not? I have 344 damage and a 9 fire rate. What is this item? What is this broken halo? What does it mean? What does a broken halo mean? Apparently infinity damage and god items. My goodness. Well, this is bound to be delirium, right? Yeah, it is. Okay, and here's our Star of Bethlehem. Okay. He died from 1 tier, I think. I'm gonna be honest. I did not expect that to happen. So, but there we go. That was the broken halo. Again, I'm gonna apologize again at the end. I know I'm so Canadian. I'm sorry that I'm not able to be as excited. Trying to rest my voice a little bit, but maybe you guys enjoyed the more chill, vibey recording today. And if you did, don't hesitate to let me know. If you did enjoy today's video, you can leave a like on it. If you disliked it, feel free to leave a dislike on it. It helps me out a lot more than you might think if you tell me if you like it or if you didn't like it. You can subscribe if you're new here, and if you want to be a part of some of the live showcases that I do every single weekday, don't forget to follow me over on Twitch. I'll put the name on screen and the link in the description below. However, until next time, take care and stay safe, my friends. Bye!